So you can see here the claws. She has a couple moves to use it. This is one of her fast mid strings, and it has a couple options. The second one is a crushing blow if she ends the combo with more than 8 hits, which is pretty easy to do for the ball roll. Then she also has pretty much the core to her mix-up, is this really quick overhead. It has great range, it's safe, it's fast, it's awesome. She does not have like a really like awesome low safe launcher, so she has to commit or just do a low damage after like a sweep. But I think that totally fits your play style. Is you have to be the type of player that's willing to just do a low into the ball roll and just deal low and not worry if they're going to block it. This low here for 2 has a crushing blow if it's a counter hit, and then she gets a combo, which again goes into kind of a higher risk thing, but good damage if it hits. This is her forward 4, which I wanted to show because I think it's one of her better like mid attacks because it's really easy to hit confirm. And the last thing I wanted to show was her throws, because she has a similar crushing blow to Rambo, where you can spend 10 seconds without jumping or getting hit. This is what I mean by she's kind of the classic Mileena. Side tosses back, really fast. She throws 2 at once and it takes up a ton of space. I think it's a really great projectile. Ball roll is exactly what you'd expect it to be. Super quick, leads to combos, so she amplifies it. Great whiff punisher. Punishes stuff that's like pushed back on block, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then the teleport kit. So this has a cool new thing where she can amplify and she goes into a throw and you can choose which direction to throw. I think is a mobility-based variation. The first thing is she can do her sigh in the air. It's great. She can amplify it to recover faster and get combos. The second thing is she can do a teleport in the air. And this is awesome for like faking out jump-ins. And then lastly, she has her low side back from MKX, which was one of my favorite projectiles. And it has a unique crushing blow if it goes under a high and you amplify it. So this really makes her mobility better, and then it makes her counters, I think, is the opposite. I think it's a rushdown variation. The first thing is she loses a roll, but she gains this brand new move, the Condom Dash, which I think is pretty awesome. Super quick low, so you can use that in mix-ups. She can go into projectiles. It has an amplify, and it actually has a double amplify. And you can also cancel it. Like you can start to run, hold it down, and then just cancel it and not do the attack and go for a mix-up. And this has a crushing blow. Then she also has a bunch of extra throws at the end of her strings. I think she gets 3 of them. You can see her low gets a new one, and I think this one's definitely the coolest. She gets this grab at the end, and it can actually restand. And then she can get a pretty decent mix-up. And then lastly, she gains a command grab. This move is freaking awesome looking. How is that not the coolest thing ever? Excellent. This has a crushing blow for punishing a wake-up roll. Knock them down, they don't want to do their mix-ups. Nope, they are definitely going to do it. I was trying to think of a theme and pretty much came up with it's kind of a cornucopia of newer stuff. First thing is she gets this special roll, which does extra damage and actually hops in the air, so she can go over stuff. Then she gets invisibility, which is a ton of fun. I mean, you can imagine, Mileena's already all over the place. You literally can't even see her. Like, I don't know a scenario more obnoxious than that. And then lastly, she gets a brand new move, which is pretty interesting. She slides her sai across the ground, and she can hold it and decide when she's going to lift it up, and then it'll come back down. The opponent has to guess, are you going to delay it? Are you going to let it go really early? And then it has a crushing blow if it interrupts an opponent. So if they think you're going to delay it, and they try to just attack you out of it, and you didn't delay it, you can go ahead and amplify it. It's going to hit them right in the noggin.
Your head will adorn my throne.